What is up, guys? John here, back again with another video, and I know it's crazy. You're seeing my face. I kind of figured out how to make videos like the proper way. But what I want to talk about today, and I apologize, I'm very tired and I look very unkempt, but you know what? It is what it is. But I just wanted to come on here. You're looking at some Art the Clown arcade gameplay while we talk about the stuff we're going to talk about. I just want to talk about Welcome to Derry. The first 4 episodes have come and gone. I want to talk about all the people online that are, complaining and crying because they haven't seen the clown yet. Spoiler alert, there will be spoilers in this a little bit, but I'm not going to get too in-depth with it. I just want to talk about my feelings on the show. Clearly, I am a fan of Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise. I have his mask right there. Also, I have a lot of stuff for Pennywise and Terrifier and everything horror-related, but we're not here for that. I want to talk about just the show and my vibes on it and how I feel about it so far. I am enjoying it. I think it's fun. I think it's been a fun ride. I think it's one of the better shows that have come out this year. That is just my personal take. It's just, I adore like Stephen King stuff. I like Stephen King stories, and it's very cool to watch how they're like having the guy from The Shining like in the show. Alongside to figure out where Pennywise is and stuff. It's very cool that they went back and did the lore on basically the Indian burial, basically an Indian burial ground that Derry was built on with the 13 pillars thing. I think that's cool. But I can say that I do like the Air Force, the dad. I like Will and his dad. I can't remember his name. I like that part of the story. I don't care much for Lily. I know she's the main character, but I just don't care for the kids like I did in the movies, if that makes sense. I know. Now, my theory is I don't think anyone's really surviving this. I'd be really surprised because unless they show him getting defeated by another group of kids, as far as we know, the Losers Club is the only kids that defeated him. So I'm trying to think and wonder who's gonna die, because Halloran won't die because he's in The Shining, and obviously Jack kills him, which would be very cool if they did a Overlook Hotel TV show. I mean, they can. It would look really cool. I think it would be very cool. They don't have to do The Shining, but they could do a prequel to The Shining, what happened in that hotel. Anyways, that's a whole different conversation. Anyways, back to who I think's gonna die. I think people are about to start getting snapped up really good. They did show the little mid-season trailer for season 5, 6, 7, and 8, the last 4 episodes. I do know confirmed. This is what the director said, that the clown will show up in episode 5. So everyone's gonna be able to relax, calm down. He's coming. I know everybody's been exciting, but they had to build it up a little bit because it's about the entity. That is not about the clown per se. Obviously, the movie is more about the clown, even though he does take forms in different things. But it's more about the clown, or about the entity in the first 4 episodes, and how it establishes this dominance. Obviously, from the creepy baby monster to the cool skeleton man, and I will never look at a jar of pickles the same ever again. I'll tell you that. But it's just basically showing the fear part, what the kids are scared of, and what this thing can do and how it can mess with people. And then obviously with the Air Force dad, this is the interesting that I think I like the most, is the dad could see the balloons at the last episode. So dad knows something's up. Mom knows something's up too, but she doesn't know that dad now knows that something's up. So and then obviously Halloran going into that kid's head, and then finding the house, which that was my theory in the first episode. I was talking to my friends about it. I was yeah, I think obviously that's where the well was. I mean, it's got to be the house on Nebolt Street, and it took 4 episodes to get there, but we now know the house is there, so they're probably going to go check. Soldiers are probably going to go check that house out and get absolutely ripped apart. I think Pennywise is about to start feasting. I want to see the first episode gave us a good glimpse of that this show's holding no punches, ripping kids apart, not really caring. So I think we're about to start seeing some crazy shit. I think Pennywise is about to go crazy. I think there's going to be just an episode dedicated to just him killing everything, and I am here for it. So I'm excited. I really, really, I like this universe. It's one of my favorites. I went to go see It Chapter 1, and I didn't care about it because, I mean, you could see here that I have the original It movie poster. Then I have a couple more in front of me, too. But I was, just going to see the movie on a whim. I didn't expect much from it. I was just oh, sure, I'll go see it. And then here we are years later. I'm one of the biggest fans. I love it. I think it's great. But there's some people like, and now I just want to talk about this a little bit. I've been seeing it online a lot, and it's really getting on my nerves. All these people that are like complaining that the clown hasn't showed up doesn't know shit about this fucking character whatsoever. That is my hot take. Like, you clearly only fucking have seen clips of whatever it is, or whatever nonsense your friends bullshit tell you about it. Like, you've never actually like looked up shit on it. Like, y'all probably don't know about Bert the Turtle and all this other stuff. I think his name's Bert. They kind of teased it in the last episode if y'all saw it. But y'all probably don't know about the planet and all this other stuff that they haven't even touched on, which they may touch on it in the other seasons, but I have a feeling they're not going to touch on it anymore much. They like gave it a good like 20-minute segment of them explaining like where it came from and what it does, but it is about the entity of what it does. It literally feeds on fear, and then it gets stronger and stronger, and then obviously it can't leave. Can you imagine though if that thing could get out, if it tried to get out? Like, what hell on earth would happen? So, like, anyways, but, like, all the people complaining, like, shut up. Just shut up. Like, tell me you're a casual horror fan without telling me you're a casual horror fan. It's so annoying. Like, it's like, man, all these people who think they know everything, and then, like, when, like, they don't get Pennywise the Clown, like, 5 minutes into the show, they just stop, they think the show's garbage. It's like, man, you gotta let some stuff cook in the oven for a minute before you get your meal. Otherwise, you'll be eating raw shit. If Pennywise showed up in episode 1, or the clown of Pennywise, the clown showed up in episode 1, it wouldn't be as impactful. Now they're gonna do a big reveal, everyone's gonna get excited. Like, I know I'm gonna be running around excited because I just can't wait to see him. I didn't think, like, we would ever get anything like this. So it's just, shut up. That's just impatient. That's the problem with these, like, all these people are so used to watching or binge watching shit, so like they're not used to, you know, having the week off to like think about what's going on in the show. That's what I enjoy. I watch it when it releases, and then I watch it once with family, because I'm watching it with family because they like, our family's a horror fam, or, you know, family, whatever. But I watch each episode twice, because in the second episode I can look for stuff I don't miss, and I always miss stuff. So like, it's cool to rewatch it twice, and then I could process it for a week, and then gear up and get excited for the next episode, because it leaves you wanting more. If you were watching this show going, oh, I wish I could just binge watch it, then you are watching TV wrong. You should not be flying through a season of a show in a day. Unless you're like doing something in the background and you just have it on, like you're at work or something. I don't know. But that's not a healthy way to... It's just not. I'm sorry. I really don't know what else to say. It's just... Shut up. That's the bottom line of it. Like, I don't care. Like I said, I didn't want to get into too many spoilers here. I want to know what you guys think of Welcome to Derry. I think it is... I'm having fun with it. Now, we got 4 episodes left, and then we'll probably talk about... You know, do another video on it if you guys want to, you know, hear me babble about it. But yeah, I really enjoy the show so far. There's some stuff I don't like. Like, again, I really just want to see all these characters get eaten, because I don't feel attached to any of them. Like I said, I only like a couple of them, and it's Halloran, and then Will, his dad, his mom, and then that's about it. I mean, the other boy's funny, but I don't care about Lily. Ronnie, I like Ronnie. Ronnie's cool. And then the girl with the glasses who got her eyes popped out like a freaking... That was gross, by the way. That was disgusting. That was absolutely unfathomably disgusting. There's 2 things in horror movies I don't like. Anything to do with ankles, like if they get their ankle cut, I don't like that. I don't like the eyes. I don't like eyes. It just makes... I can handle a lot, but I'm just like, you know, have that face of like, oh my god, that is just disgusting. But I can watch someone get chopped up all day. Speaking of being chopped up, we still have a couple more minutes left in this video that we can just kind of sidetrack here. This game, arcade, drops in a couple of days. It's a beat 'em up for the Terrifier movies. I personally, when I first played it, didn't like it very much. I thought the controls were clunky, but then they did an update and made it run smoother. I'm not great at it. I'm actually not good at it. I kind of suck at it, to be honest with you. But I just like running around. I think it's cool. You get to run around as Art, the pale-faced girl. Chris Jericho's in the game too, for you wrestling heads out there. And Vicky too, but I don't know if they're adding. I saw some other characters too in the trailer, so I'm sure they're going to have some other ones. But I'm probably going to get it just for videos for the channel. I think it'd be fun. I'm also debating on getting Dispatch. I've heard great things about that. I didn't know Telltale made a new game, or I didn't know. I just know like Charlie is in it, and that's cool. Like I'll play it just because I do like Charlie. He's one of the good ones. And yeah, personally, yeah. Other than that, guys, I really don't have nothing else. I really don't. I think the channel's doing well. I'm trying to get more consistent. I have been just honestly at a creator's block. I don't know. There's not any new games that I'm really excited about playing. And then like the games that I want to play, I think I want to play for the channel. And it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the direction of where to take it. I like playing the horror games, obviously, but I just need to find something that is like, if I'm not having fun playing the game, y'all will see that, if that makes sense. And I don't want that to happen. I want you guys to enjoy I wanted you to, like, if I'm not enjoying it, then what's the point, right? So, like, that's why I haven't bought Arc Raiders, because Arc Raiders, it looks cool. I'm not even knocking Arc Raiders, and I'm cool with it, but I don't know. It's just not my type of thing. I just don't care for PvP extraction shooters, so that's just why I don't think it's for me. I'm not hating on the game. I think it's very cool, but it's just, it doesn't appeal to me. Like, it's just not a game that I look at and go, yes, I can have hours of fun with that. It's just not going to happen. But that being said, guys, we're going to end today's video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that comments and leaves the kind messages. I'm still trying. I'm just trying to, get some content out. That's why you've seen a little bit more shorts lately. But that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.